If you look at my old computer, I think right there, I got so many hits. That computer has literally got the whole UK scene on it. But yeah, with Cench, we started making bangers. This is when he was in his auto-tune era, and I can't lie, I used to love the auto-tune era.
Get the pack and do the running man. Get the pack and do the running man. Get the pack and do the running man. Get the pack and do the running man.
A lot of his songs, especially like Side Chick and various other songs that he made, a man used to be bumping them, literally. So when I met him, it was kind of like, yeah, another artist coming through. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, it was just brazy. So when it came to like recording now, I remember Cench always being like a fly on the wall, mysterious, but he always had a plan going on in his head. Very quiet, but do you know what I mean? I could tell he's up to something. Do you know what I'm saying? He's planning something. He's about to put down the maddest melody, or something's going on in his head. I couldn't ever really read him, but it was always love. Do you know what I'm saying? He always showed love and respect to the booth, and I always appreciated that. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially working with a lot of UK drill rappers that did not show barely any respect to the holy sacred place right here. So we made a lot of bangers. I remember I did ask him if I could have one of his tracks to put on my tape, because I was developing a tape. Obviously, he was down. I remember just watching the things he does, and he was doing things early. I remember like he had, this was before I met him, but he had like a headline show that he put on for himself and that, and I think he sold it out. And that was early doors. This was early doors, but he used to always be ready and always like have the next motion already planned. He used to always have a plan. He used to never be afraid to execute. And coming from him, it took like, back in 2018, it took big shoes or big heart to execute without people judging you. It was a very toxic, and even now, the UK scene is toxic as it is. Like, there was a lot of hate towards change, or hate towards different, or hate towards trying something new. You were just seen as a beg. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a very toxic time, innit? And if you wasn't with the drillers, if you wasn't doing some hard shit, then you would not get respected at all. Me being a producer, I didn't have to worry about that, so I was good. Do you know what I'm saying? I used to just work with an artist, make some bangers. But knowing Cench, he always had a strong mindset. Do you know what I'm saying? He always had a plan going in, and if things weren't going to the plan, he would get frustrated, but I could tell that, cool, he'll just go back to the drawing board and change it up. And that's one thing I always admired. A lot of people couldn't do that. A lot of people couldn't change. A lot of people couldn't adapt to the environment. Do you know what I'm saying?